The difference between those two sound tests was quite stark, even though they were both using the same board and switches. But why? I asked Nickie, and they explained that the secret sauce behind the Jelly Epoch's iconic sound signature, which undoubtedly contributes to its high aftermarket price, is this thin layer of PE foam that sits between the PCB and switches. So what is PE foam exactly? The full name is polyethylene foam, and you likely already have it lying around, most likely in the garbage. It's thin packing foam, and while the PE foam the Jelly uses is 0.3mm thick, any packing foam you can find at around 0.5mm or less should have a similar effect. If you don't have any thin PE foam lying around, I'll leave some buy links in the description. You might also be able to find it for cheap at a local store. Just make sure that it's the normal, non-conductive PE foam, as conductive PE foam risks transferring static shocks from your case to the PCB. Some PE packing foam is covered with this thin plastic layer. If you notice this plastic in your foam, I would recommend carefully peeling it off, as it makes the foam a lot easier to work with. Now, you're ready to cut it to size. I recommend marking out where to cut, using the plate as a reference. Make sure to leave a tiny bit of extra space for the stabilizer wires. Pro tip, if you use a dry erase marker, you can wipe away the marks afterwards. Once your foam is cut, place it on the PCB to see how it fits. If it's clear of the stabilizer wires and covers every switch, you should be good to go. One thing I would recommend doing prior to mounting all of the switches is to make openings for every switch's large center pin to help ensure that the switches can be fully seated on the PCB. And that's really it. Time to mount your switches. If you're using a hot swap PCB, make sure to support each socket as you mount the switch. This is good practice regardless of whether you're doing this mod, but with the PE foam in place, the pins may enter the sockets with even more force than they normally would. And there it is. Your board will likely sound a lot poppier, potentially even marbly, whatever that means. Here's a sound test comparison of my KBD67 Lite R1 before and after adding PE foam.